This video was uploaded using Travelfi 5G mobile internet.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Keith at 3 Day RV. So this week we're down here by Branson, Missouri, and we're checking out a few campgrounds and doing a little hiking. But I got a repair to make. I got a part that came in, and it's a soft start, so to speak. It's an easy start made by Micro-Air, and we're going to be putting this on our air conditioner on the roof because we do a lot of off-grid camping, and we have lithium batteries, and these actually make it a lot easier to start and stop your air conditioner on lithium when you have a product such as this. This is a new product from Micro-Air. They've been making these for quite a while for different applications, but this particular one, this is an advanced smart soft starter, and what it does is it learns the type of load and energy management that you need to stay as efficiently as possible for starting and stopping your air conditioning equipment on your RVs. They also make a line of these for houses, a residential line. So we're going to get up here and hopefully not get too distracted from the view. We're in Hollister at the moment, and right across that river is Branson. So we got a few things to do, then we got to go catch a show. But first thing we're going to do is crawl up there and get the cover off that GE air conditioner. So on the Micro-Air website, you can pick the type of air conditioner you have. I believe these things are pretty universal. When it comes in, there's a QR code right on the top or at the leaflet that comes with it. You can scan it. It'll bring up the diagram. I like to print my diagrams when I take them to the roof. Sometimes I'll use it on the iPad, but they got you covered for all the different manufacturing air conditioners that are out there. With this wiring diagram, it certainly makes it a breeze to hook up.
Okay, there's 4 screws in the corner of the air conditioner. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And flip the cover over. It's windy today, so I have to put some weight in that so it doesn't take off. Next, we got to take this cover off to get to the wiring. I did bring my iPad that has the wiring diagram on it so that we can properly hook this thing up. And I don't think it's going to be too big a deal. I think I'm going to mount the soft start on this side. So let's take a minute and talk about safety. Before you go up here and do any of this work, if you don't feel comfortable working at heights and on electrical stuff, phone a friend, call an RV tech. It's not difficult, but you have to do it safely. Make sure that power is off so you don't get a surprise. So I had to look this over for a couple minutes to find a good path to put the EasyStart wires through. And right behind the GE, there's a little place, I think they call it a knockout, that the wire can pass through safely. It's got a rubber grommet, but it was pretty simple to pass the wires through there. And the other note I would tell you is once you do finally get everything wired, you want to use wire ties and pull this bundle snugly together so that the wires don't come apart. You will need to identify this compressor wire where it comes over so you're actually making the connections to the proper wires. Take an extra amount of time to get this right and you won't have any issue. So you will need some wire strippers and some wire crimpers, and they're blue in color. The actual connectors are male and female flip-in connectors. If you get the right ones, you get them in AutoZone. I think Walmart might even have them, or a hardware store. But make sure they're good quality. They're good tight connections so they do not vibrate and come apart when you're traveling down the road. So I'll tell you this. If you follow this wiring diagram and these steps right here, you'll get it right the first time. Identify the wires where the connections go and it will work. Man, that wind has picked up. So really the last part of this is mounting the EasyStart box on here. And you know, there's not a lot of great places to put it to where it doesn't catch something. And this sidewall here is, if I can get this to hold still, this is styrofoam, and I don't want to try, a screw's not going to hold it anyway, but this is a good piece of metal, and I think we're going to just try to mount it here. It does come with some
some type of super sticky tape, that very high bond type of adhesive. And I think that's what we'll do with it.
All right. Do it again, Kelly. Let's start it up.
Okay.
Wow, 40 amps. That's insane. 40 amps is what that compressor pulls on startup. Hopefully you guys got to see that. That's what it pulls on startup. That's nuts. So now let's hook the EasyStart up and let's see how much power this thing saves. Okay, so now we got the EasyStart all wired up. I got to put the cover on yet, but what we're going to do is do another amp draw test, and this time with the EasyStart connected, and we're going to see how reduction in inrush current is. So let's go ahead and start the system up.
Okay.
There's the blower fan, and here comes max cooling. Three amps. There we go, 17. So we went from 40 to 17 on the very first start. That's pretty good.
Several tests, 10 to be exact, we settled in with a number of low 15 amps, and that's a considerable gain considering we started out with 40 amps. And we cycled this over a period of a half hour on and off, and we're pretty satisfied with it. So it's time to tie it all up. Just in case you're wondering, that is a 62% reduction in inrush current.
So another thing I wanted to show you, but I don't want to take this cover off. But down here there's some LED lights, and they're useful for troubleshooting. You see down here right at the tip, there's one that says power, then norm, and then fault, and then above it is some little LEDs. There's LED, what appears to be LED 1, 2, and 3, and those in the manual. If you scan this QR code, it'll give you the complete manual on this. If you're having trouble, these little LEDs will flash a sequence of dots, like little Morse code, little signals that'll tell you what to look for with your air conditioning. So it has a built-in troubleshooting guide. So that's a huge plus too. So all in all, this was a pretty good success. This EasyStart Breeze, it turned out better than I thought it would. Initially we had 40 amps of inrush current when it started, and this would trip my inverter generator. And now I'm pretty sure I can run the inverter generator, and we're going to try that next.
So the Breeze is equipped with a Bluetooth app, and it isn't required for the softstart to operate. The app is a great troubleshooting tool in case you're having an issue with your AC unit. The app is a great tool to have in your toolbox, so I'd recommend you trying this out first. Also note that the app does not connect to the Breeze until there's a cooling call.
The EasyStart is ready to go. So I'm going to turn my fan on. I'm going to turn my cooling on. There we go, I heard it click. Alright, there it goes. We're starting up. Compressor's running. It's got some cool extra screens. All these fault things that it's looking for. You can see here, learn starts. Like I mentioned earlier, this thing will run 5 cycles and find that sweet spot. Here's a summary of that test. So as I mentioned earlier,
one of the key benefits of having one of these EasyStart Breezes, so you can run a small generator. You don't have to carry some big back-breaking generator out here. So I'm going to show you. We're going to turn the air on and show you how this works. Now that I remembered to turn the gas on the generator, things are going to be okay. So this is our bedroom AC unit. This is the one we were just on the roof. So I'm going to turn this on. And I'm going to make that cool. All right, let's go see what the generator's doing. I heard it kick a little bit. And look at that. How about that? Got that big old air conditioning unit on a little 2,000 watt generator. That is going to be handy. Let's go see how it feels. Now, I'm not going to pretend that that generator's not working, because it is cranking. Oh yeah, nice and cool. Nice and cool. You gotta love that. I mean, we got this little tiny generator, and before, it would blow the circuit breaker on that little generator every single time. It would blow that breaker. And now it's because that EasyStart lets it slip into action. This is perfect. So hope you enjoy the video. We went a little extra time over on it to kind of show you the intricate details of that inrush current. I felt it was necessary to understand that not all soft starts are created equal, and if you get this Micro-Air EasyStart, you're going to notice the difference yourself. So be sure to like and subscribe, and we have a discount code we're going to put in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, and we certainly appreciate it. See you next week.